Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now ask yourselves, who am I truly? In the silence that follows, what answers arise? Are they limited to your name, your job, your relationships, or do you sense something deeper, vaster, more profound? You see, each of us carries within an immense power a force so potent it can reshape our entire existence. Yet for most, this power lies dormant, untapped, waiting to be awakened. Today, we stand at the threshold of unleashing this inner strength, of forging the strongest mindset imaginable. Think back to a time when you felt truly alive, unstoppable. Perhaps it was achieving a long-held goal, overcoming a seemingly insurmountable obstacle, or experiencing a moment of pure, unadulterated joy. In those precious instances, you glimpsed your true potential. You touched the edge of your inner power. But what if I told you that those moments weren't fleeting exceptions, but rather glimpses of your natural state? What if that sense of limitless potential was available to you at every moment, in every breath? The truth is, we've been conditioned to believe in our limitation. From childhood, we're taught to fit into boxes, to conform to societal norms, to temper our dreams. We're told what's realistic and what's not. But who decides these boundaries? Who determines what's possible? The answer, my friends, is you. You alone hold the key to unlocking your inner strength, to building an unshakable mindset. And today we begin that journey together. Consider for a moment the nature of reality itself. Science tells us that at the quantum level, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. They only collapse into a single state when observed. What if our lives, our experiences of very reality, worked in a similar way? What if the act of observation, our focus, our beliefs, our assumptions shape the world around us? This isn't mere philosophical musing. It's a principle that has been understood by great minds throughout history. The power of consciousness to shape reality has been a cornerstone of both ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science. But how does this translate to our daily lives? How can we harness this understanding to build the strongest mindset? It begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. Instead of seeing yourself as a passive observer in life, recognize that you are the creator of your experience. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions, these are the building blocks of your reality. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how two people can experience the same event entirely differently? One sees opportunity where another sees obstacle. One finds joy where another finds frustration. The external circumstances haven't changed. What's different is the lens through which they're viewed. This is the first key to awakening your inner strength, recognizing the power of your perspective. Your mindset isn't just a passive reflection of your circumstances. It's an active force shaping those very circumstances. But recognition alone isn't enough. To truly build the strongest mindset, we must learn to consciously direct this power. We must become deliberate creators of our experience. This brings us to the concept of conscious assumption. The idea is simple yet profound. Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. In other words, instead of hoping for a desired outcome, live as though it's already your reality. Does it sound too good to be true? Perhaps. But I challenge you to test it for yourself. Just start with something small. Maybe you want to have a great day tomorrow. Tonight as you lie in bed, don't just hope for a good day. Assume it. Feel the satisfaction, the joy, the accomplishment of having had an amazing day. Let that feeling permeate your being. You might be surprised at how your experience shifts to match that assumption. You'll find yourself more alert to opportunities, more resilient in the face of challenges, more appreciative of the good moments. Your assumption becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. As you practice this with smaller things, you'll build the confidence to apply it to bigger goals, deeper transformations. You're not just changing your thoughts. Let's be clear, it's not about denial or toxic positivity. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about recognizing that your response to circumstances is within your control, and that this response shapes your experience and outcomes. Have you ever had a day where everything seemed to go wrong from the moment you woke up? Maybe you overslept, spilled coffee on your shirt, got stuck in traffic. By midday, you're convinced it's just one of those days, and sure enough, more frustration seemed to pile up. Now imagine the same string of events, but with a different mindset. You oversleep, but feel grateful for the extra rest. The coffee spill becomes an opportunity to practice patience and problem solving. The traffic gives you time to listen to an audiobook or enjoy some music. Suddenly, the whole tenor of the day shifts. This is the power of your mindset in action. It's not that challenges disappear. It's that you develop the strength to meet them differently. But how do we cultivate this strength consistently? How do we build a mindset that doesn't crumble in the face of setbacks or doubts? It begins with understanding the nature of thought itself. Our minds are constantly buzzing with thoughts, some supportive, some critical, some completely random. Many of us make the mistake of identifying fully with these thoughts, believing that we are our thoughts. But you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind the thoughts. This distinction is crucial. It means that you have the power to observe your thoughts without being controlled by them. Try this exercise. For the next minute, simply observe your thoughts without engaging with them. Don't try to change them or judge them. Just watch them come and go like clouds passing through the sky. What did you notice? Perhaps you saw how quickly thoughts can change, how one leads to another. Perhaps you experienced moments of quiet between thoughts. Most importantly, you likely realize that there's a part of you, an observer, that remains constant amidst the changing thoughts. This observer is the seat of your inner strength. It's the part of you that can choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let pass. As you develop this capacity, you gain immense power over your mental state. But observation is just the beginning. The next step is to actively cultivate thoughts that support your strongest mindset. This isn't about forced positive thinking. It's about aligning your thoughts with your deepest truths and highest aspirations. Start by identifying the core beliefs that support your ideal mindset. What would you need to believe about yourself and the world to embody your strongest self? Perhaps it's, I am capable of handling any challenge that comes my way, or every experience contributes to my growth and success. Once you've identified these core beliefs, make them the foundation of your mental diet. Feed your mind with thoughts, ideas, and experiences that reinforce these beliefs. Be vigilant about the media you consume, the conversations you engage in, the internal dialogue you allow. Remember, your mind is like a garden. The thoughts you nurture are the seeds that will grow and bear fruit in your life. Choose wisely what you plant and tend. As you cultivate supportive thoughts, you will likely encounter resistance. Old habits of thinking, deeply ingrained limiting beliefs. These don't disappear overnight. This is where the real work of building a strong mindset begins. When you encounter a limiting belief or a negative thought pattern, don't fight it. Fighting only gives it more energy. Instead, observe it with curiosity. Where did this belief come from? Is it truly yours or something you've inherited from others? Most importantly, is it serving your highest good? Once you've examined the belief, you can choose to release it. This isn't about forcing it away, but about gently letting it go, replacing it with a more empowering perspective. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, pause. Observe the thought. Then consciously choose a new perspective. I am constantly growing and improving. Feel the difference between these two states. Which one empowers you to take positives? As you practice this, you'll find your mindset becoming more resilient, more adaptable. You're no longer at the mercy of every passing thought or emotion. You're cultivating the ability to choose your mental state consciously. But a strong mindset isn't built in isolation. It's forged through action, through engagement with the world. As you work on your internal landscape, it's crucial to put your newfound strength into practice. Set challenges for yourself. You step out of your comfort zone regularly. Each time you face a fear, overcome an obstacle, or try something new, you're reinforcing your empowering beliefs. You're proving to yourself that you are indeed capable, resilient, and strong. Remember, the goal isn't to avoid discomfort or difficulty. A truly strong mindset doesn't shy away from challenges. It welcomes them as opportunities for growth. Each obstacle becomes a chance to flex your mental muscles, to demonstrate your inner strength. As you continue this practice, you'll notice a profound shift. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming now feel manageable. Goals that once felt out of reach now seem attainable. You're not just thinking differently. This is the power of awakening your inner strength. It's not about becoming someone new. It's about uncovering who you've always been beneath the layers of conditioning and limiting beliefs. Imagine living each day from this place of inner power. Imagine approaching every situation with the unshakable knowledge that you have the strength to handle it. Imagine the goals you could achieve, the impact you could make, the life you could create. This isn't just a fantasy. It's the reality that awaits when you commit to building the strongest mindset. It's available to you right now in this very moment. As we conclude this exploration of awakening your inner strength, I invite you to take a moment. Close your eyes again. Take a deep breath. Now ask yourself once more, who am I truly? Listen closely to the answer that arises. Feel the vastness of your potential, the depth of your inner strength. This is your true self, waiting to be fully expressed in the world. The journey of building the strongest mindset is ongoing. But it's a daily practice, a moment-by-moment choice. But with each choice, each action aligned with your highest self, you're creating a life of power, purpose, and profound fulfillment. You have within you everything you need to create the life you desire. The power is yours. The time is now. Are you ready to awaken your inner strength and build the strongest mindset imaginable? As we continue our exploration of building the strongest mindset, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture. We've awakened to the immense power within us, recognizing that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. Now, we turn our attention to the practical tools and techniques that will allow us to harness this power fully, reshaping our mental landscape into one of unshakable strength and limitless potential. Consider for a moment the state of your current mental terrain. What thoughts dominate your inner dialogue? What beliefs form the foundation of your worldview? Are these serving your highest good, propelling you toward your grandest vision for your life? Or are they holding you back, keeping you tethered to old limitations and fears? The truth is, for many of us, our mental landscape has been shaped unconsciously. We've absorbed beliefs from our environment, bringing our experiences in both positive and negative. But here's the empowering reality, because this landscape was shaped. It can be reshaped. You have the power to consciously cultivate a mental environment that nurtures your growth, supports your dreams, and amplifies your inner strength. At the heart of this transformation lies a profound principle. The law of assumption. This law states that our outer world is a reflection of our inner assumptions. In other words, what we consistently assume to be true becomes our reality. It's not just about positive thinking or wishful daydreaming. It's about a fundamental shift in how we perceive ourselves in the world around us. Think about it this way. Have you ever noticed how your expectations often become self-fulfilling prophecies? If you assume a social interaction will be awkward, you might become tense, leading to the very awkwardness you feared. Conversely, if you assume it will be enjoyable, you're likely to be more relaxed and open, creating a positive experience. This principle extends far beyond social situations. It applies to every aspect of our lives. Our careers, our relationships, our health, our sense of purpose and fulfillment. The assumptions we hold shape our actions, our perceptions, and ultimately our outcomes. So how do we harness this powerful law to reshape our mental landscape? It begins with conscious, deliberate assumption. Instead of passively accepting the thoughts and beliefs that arise, we actively choose the assumptions that align with our desired reality. This might sound challenging at first. After all, we've been deeply conditioned to focus on what's realistic or probable based on past experiences. But remember, what's realistic is simply what we've been conditioned to believe is possible. By changing our assumptions, we expand the realm of what's possible for us. One powerful technique for putting the law of assumption into practice is visualization. This isn't mere daydreaming. It's a deliberate, focused practice of experiencing your desired reality in your mind's eye. Choose a goal or desire you have. It could be a professional achievement, a personal transformation, or a life circumstance you want to manifest. Now close your eyes and create a vivid mental scene of this desire fulfilled. See it in rich detail. Engage all your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? Most importantly, allow yourself to feel the emotions you would experience if this were your current reality. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the sense of accomplishment or peace. Hold this scene and these feelings for several minutes. As you practice this regularly, you're doing more than just visualizing. You're actually rewiring your brain to align with this new reality. You're creating new neural pathways that support your desired outcome. You're shifting your baseline assumptions about what's possible for you. But visualization alone isn't enough. To truly reshape your mental landscape, you need to carry this assumed state into your daily life. This is where the real transformation occurs. Throughout your day, consciously choose thoughts and actions that align with your visualized reality. Speak as though your desire is already fulfilled. Make decisions from the perspective of the person who has already achieved this goal. Allow the feelings from your visualization to infuse your everyday experiences. At first, this might feel like you're pretending or faking it till you make it. But remember, you're not trying to fool anyone. You're aligning your entire being, your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired reality. You're living from the state of the wish fulfilled. As you practice this, you will likely encounter resistance. Old thought patterns, doubts, and limiting beliefs may surface. This is natural and even necessary. It's an opportunity to identify and transform these obstacles. When you notice a limiting belief or negative thought pattern, don't fight it. Instead, observe it with curiosity. Ask yourself, is this true? Is this serving my highest good? What would I need to believe instead to support my desired reality? Then consciously choose a new, empowering belief. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm not qualified enough for this opportunity, you might choose to believe, I am constantly growing and learning. I have unique value to offer. Remember, beliefs are simply thoughts we've thought repeatedly until they feel true. By consistently choosing new, empowering thoughts, you can create new beliefs that support your strongest mindset. Another powerful tool for reshaping your mental landscape is affirmations. These are positive statements that reinforce your desired reality. The key to effective affirmations is to phrase them in the present tense, as though they're already true, and to infuse them with feeling. For instance, instead of saying, I will be confident, say, I'm confident. Feel the truth of this statement in your body. Allow the emotion of confidence to fill you as you speak these words. Use affirmations throughout your day, especially in moments when you need to reinforce your new mental state. Speak them aloud when possible, allowing the sound of your own voice affirming your power to resonate within you. As you work with these tools, visualization, conscious assumption, belief transformation, and affirmations, you're not just changing your thoughts. You're literally rewiring your brain. Neuroscience has shown that our brains are incredibly plastic, constantly forming new neural connections based on our experiences and focus. By consistently directing your focus toward your desired reality, you're strengthening the neural pathways that support this new state. Over time, what once felt like a stretch becomes your new normal. Your expanded sense of possibility becomes your default assumption. But building the strongest mindset isn't just about positive thinking or visualization. It's also about developing mental resilience, the ability to maintain your chosen state even in the face of challenges or setbacks. This is where the practice of detachment comes in. Detachment doesn't mean not caring about outcomes. Rather, it means not allowing external circumstances to dictate your internal state. It's about maintaining your chosen assumptions regardless of what's happening around. Think of it this way. If you're visualizing and assuming a state of financial abundance, and then you receive an unexpected bill, how do you respond? Do you immediately fall back into a scarcity mindset, or do you maintain your assumption of abundance, trusting that solutions will present themselves? Attachment allows you to hold steady in your chosen state, even when the external world hasn't yet caught up. It's the understanding that your internal state creates your reality, not the other way around. Practicing detachment might involve observing challenging situations without immediately reacting to them. It might mean choosing to focus on the lessons and growth opportunities and setbacks rather than seeing them as failures. It's about maintaining an unwavering faith in your vision. As you cultivate this detachment, you'll find your mental resilience growing stronger. Challenges that once would have derailed you for days now become mere blips on your radar. You're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You're anchored in your own inner strength. Another crucial aspect of reshaping your mental landscape is the company you keep, both externally and internally. Surround yourself with people who support your growth, who believe in your potential, who inspire you to reach higher. Seek out mentors, either in person or through books and other media, who embody the mindset you're cultivating. Equally important is the internal company you keep, the voices you allow in your head. Be vigilant about your self-talk. Would you speak to a loved one the way you sometimes speak to yourself? If not, it's time to change that inner dialogue. Cultivate an inner voice that is supportive, encouraging, and empowering. When you face challenges, let this voice remind you of your strength and resilience. When you achieve successes, let it celebrate you fully. Become your own biggest cheerleader and strongest advocate. As you reshape your mental landscape using these tools, you'll likely notice changes not just in your internal state, but in your external reality as well. Opportunities may seem to arise more frequently. Challenges may resolve more easily. You might find yourself achieving goals. Remember, this isn't magic or coincidence. It's the natural result of aligning your entire being, your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desired reality. You're no longer working against yourself with conflicting thoughts and beliefs. You're harnessing the full power of your consciousness to create the life you desire. But here's a crucial point. Don't become attached to specific outcomes. The goal isn't to control every aspect of your external reality. Rather, it's to create an internal state of such strength and alignment you can navigate any external circumstance with grace and power. Your reshaped mental landscape isn't about forcing the world to conform to your wishes. It's about creating an internal environment so rich, so empowering, that you can find opportunity in any situation, growth in any challenge, and joy in any circumstance. As we near the end of this exploration of tools for transforming your mental landscape, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Think about the person you were when we began this journey. How has your perception shifted? How has your sense of what's possible for you expanded? Remember, reshaping your mental landscape is an ongoing process. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about continually expanding your capacity for growth, joy, and fulfillment. Each day presents new opportunities to apply these tools, to strengthen your mindset, to align more fully with your highest vision for yourself. The power to create the life you desire has always been within you. Now, armed with these tools for transformation, you're ready to wield that power consciously and deliberately. You're ready to step fully into your strength, to embody your potential, to live from a place of unwavering inner power. As we move forward, we'll explore how to integrate this transformed mindset into every aspect of your life, truly living from the end result you desire. The journey continues and your greatest self awaits. What would your life look like if you had already achieved your deepest desires? How would you carry yourself? What thoughts would occupy your mind? How would you interact with the world around you? These questions bring us to the heart of our expert acts, living from the end. We've awakened to the power within us and equipped ourselves with tools to reshape our mental landscape. Now, we're poised to take the final, transformative step, embodying our ideal self in every moment, living as though our desires are already fulfilled. This concept of living from the end is more than a mere technique. It's a complete paradigm shift in how we approach life and manifestation. Instead of striving towards a future goal, we bring that future into our present reality through our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Consider the moment you're living from the end of something. Right now, you're living from the end of reading these words, of breathing your last breath, of making your last decision. Your current state is the result of all your past thoughts, beliefs, consciously choosing the end you're living from. You take control of shaping your reality. But what does it truly mean to live from the end? It's about aligning your entire being, your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you desire to create. It's about embodying your ideal self, not in some distant future, but right here, right now. Think of a goal you're currently working towards. Maybe it's a career advancement, a personal transformation, or a life circumstance you want to change. Now, instead of seeing this as something to achieve in the future, imagine it's already your reality. How does that version of you think? How does it feel? How does it act? This isn't about pretending or deceiving yourself. It's about recognizing that the person capable of achieving that goal already exists within you. By embodying that version of yourself now, you're not waiting for external circumstances to change you. You're initiating that change from within. Living from the end requires a fundamental shift in your perception of time. Most of us have been conditioned to see time as linear, past, present, future. But what if all time exists simultaneously? What if your future self is as real and present as your current self? Quantum physics suggests that time isn't as fixed or linear as we perceive it. At the quantum level, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. What if our consciousness works similarly? What if, by shifting our focus, we can tune into different timelines? This perspective allows us to access the consciousness of our ideal self, the self that has already achieved what we desire. From this vantage point, we can draw upon the wisdom, confidence, and capabilities of that self. But how do we practically apply this concept in our daily lives? It begins with a conscious decision to live each day as though your desire is already fulfilled. This goes beyond positive thinking or affirmations. It's about fully embodying the state of your wish fulfilled. Start your day by connecting with your ideal self. Before you even open your eyes in the morning, feel the satisfaction, joy, and gratitude of living your desired reality. Allow these emotions to permeate your being. This sets the tone for your entire day, aligning you with the frequency. How would my ideal self approach this situation? Whether you're facing a challenge at work, interacting with loved ones, or making decisions about your health or finances, view each moment through the lens of your ideal self. This doesn't mean ignoring your current circumstances or responsibilities. Rather, it's about bringing the wisdom and perspective of your ideal self to your present situation. It's about making choices aligned with where you're going, not just where you are. For instance, if your goal is to become a successful entrepreneur, how would a successful entrepreneur handle the challenges you're facing? How would they approach networking opportunities? How would they manage their time and resources? By embodying these traits now, you're not just preparing for success, you're actively creating it. Living from the end also involves aligning your environment with your desired reality. Look around your physical space. Does it reflect the life of your ideal self? Make changes, even small ones, to bring your surroundings into alignment with your vision. This might involve decluttering to create a sense of space and possibility. It might mean upgrading certain aspects of your life, your wardrobe, your workspace, your daily routines to match the standards of your ideal self. These external changes reinforce your internal shift, creating a feedback loop of positive transformation. Another crucial aspect of living from the end is how you speak about yourself and your life. Your words are powerful creators of your reality. Speak as though your desire is already fulfilled. Instead of saying, I want to be confident, say, I am confident. Instead of, I hope to achieve success, say, I am successful. This isn't about denying your current reality, but about aligning your speech with your desired state. It might feel uncomfortable at first, even inauthentic, but remember, you're not lying to yourself or others. You're speaking from the perspective of your ideal self, the self that already exists within you. As you practice living from the end, you'll likely encounter moments of doubt or disbelief. This is natural. Your old patterns of thinking and being will resist this new way of living. When this happens, don't fight against these thoughts. Instead, observe them with compassion and curiosity. Remind yourself that doubt is just a thought, not a reality. It's a remnant of your old self, the self that believed in limitations and scarcity. Gently but firmly choose to align with your new reality. Reaffirm your commitment to living from the end. Persistence is key in this process. Living from the end isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous choice. Each moment presents an opportunity to align with your ideal self or to fall back into old patterns. Choose alignment again and again until it becomes your natural state of being. This persistence requires faith. Not blind faith, but faith born of understanding. Faith in the power of your consciousness to shape your reality. Faith in the inherent abundance of the universe. Faith in your own infinite potential. Cultivate this faith by studying the experiences of others who have successfully applied these principles. Read their stories, learn from their journeys. But more importantly, become a living testament to these truths through your own experiences. Start with small manifestations. Choose something you'd like to experience. Perhaps a specific interaction, a small windfall, or a pleasant surprise. Live from the end of having received this. Feel the gratitude, the joy, the satisfaction. Then watch how reality aligns to bring this experience into your life. As you accumulate these experiences, your faith will grow. You'll begin to trust more deeply in your power to create your reality. This growing faith will enable you to tackle bigger goals, to dream even larger dreams, knowing that you have the power to bring them into manifestation. Living from the end also involves a shift in your relationship with time. Many of us live in a state of constant rushing, always feeling like there's not enough time. But your ideal self, the self that has already achieved your desires, lives in a state of timelessness. This self knows that everything unfolds in perfect divine timing. Practice entering this state of timelessness. When you feel rushed or pressured, pause. Take a deep breath. Connect with your ideal self, the self that exists beyond the constraints of time. From this perspective, feel the peace of knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This doesn't mean becoming passive or neglecting your responsibilities. Rather, it's about bringing a sense of ease and flow to your actions. It's about trusting in a perfect unfolding of your desires while taking inspired action from a place of alignment. As you continue to live from the end, you'll notice a profound shift in how you handle challenges and setbacks. Your ideal self, already living in the reality of your fulfilled desire, sees obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and realignment. How would my ideal self approach this? Would they panic and give up? Or would they calmly look for solutions, trusting in their ability to overcome any obstacle? By viewing challenges through this lens, you transform them from threats to your desire into stepping stones towards its fulfillment. You begin to welcome challenges, knowing that each one brings you closer to fully embodying your ideal self. Living from the end also involves a shift in your relationships. As you embody your ideal self, you'll naturally attract people and circumstances that align with this new vibration. You might find that some relationships fall away while new, more aligned ones take their place. Don't resist this natural evolution. Trust that everyone in your life is playing their perfect role in your journey. Some are there to support your growth, others to challenge you, and some to show you what you no longer align with. Approach each interaction from the perspective of your ideal self. How would they communicate? How would they set boundaries? How would they express love and appreciation? By doing so, you elevate not just yourself, but everyone around you. As you continue to live from the end, you'll find that your desires themselves begin to evolve. What once seemed like ultimate goals now become stepping stones to even grander visions. This is the beauty of living from the end. It continually expands your sense of what's possible. Allow yourself to dream bigger. Your ideal self isn't confined by societal norms or past limitations. This self knows that the only limits are those you choose to believe in. As you release these self-imposed limitations, watch how your vision for your life expands. Remember, living from the end isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about continually evolving, continually expanding your capacity for joy, love, abundance, and fulfillment. It's about aligning more and more fully with your highest self, your truest potential. As we near the conclusion of our exploration, take a moment to reflect on the journey we've taken together. We began by awakening to the power within us, recognizing that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. We then equipped ourselves with tools to reshape our mental landscape, to consciously choose the assumptions that support our desired reality. Now, we've embraced the transformative practice of living from the end, embodying our ideal self in every moment. We've learned to align our thoughts, feelings, and actions with the reality we desire to create. We've discovered how to navigate challenges, relationships, and the passage of time from this empowered perspective. But this isn't the end of your journey. It's just the beginning. Each day presents new opportunities to deepen your practice, to align more fully with your ideal self, to expand your vision of what's possible for your life. Remember, you are the author of your reality. You have within you everything you need to create the life you desire. By living from the end, by embodying your ideal self now, you step into the full power of your creative consciousness. So I ask you, who would choose to be today? What reality will you embody? The power is yours. The time is now. Step fully into your strength, your potential, your ideal self. Live from the end and watch as your grandest visions become your lived reality. Your journey of transformation continues, moment by moment, choice by choice. Embrace it fully, knowing that with each step, you're not just creating your future, you're living it now.
Woke up today, high energy. Got that sunshine all on me. Radio's on, feeling so free. Dancing alone, just you and me. Hit the streets with a jump in my step. Humming a tune, no need to prep. Love Hearts collide, heartbeats race, rapid moves quick in the pace. Feel the rush in this space, joy in my eyes all over.